Welcome back to another episode of the High Altitude Show. I'm your host with the most often imitated, never duplicated, Dr. BOA, aka Book of Alpha Running here in the Alpha Sphere. Ready to get it in once again on behalf of the Alpha Men, the real Alpha Men. Appreciate y'all joining me again here in the battlefield for the real Alpha Sphere. Let's give the people just a few minutes to slide up in the joint, man, and we'll go ahead and get ready. I'm gonna step away for a minute, man, and turn my air on, man. Y'all give me a second. All right, homies, we back in the building. Shout out to the homie Michael Clark, man. Was good. We'll say McCall. Justin Moore, what up with you, man? Ronald James, what's happening? Meticulous, what's happening with you, man? King George, what up? Jay Flavie, what up, man? R. Banks, what up, Kinfolk? Jayful Films, what's good with you, bro? Almighty M, what's happening, man? Alkalab, what's up with you, man? Primal, I see you in the building, man. Bronx Dunn, what's happening with you, man? Ronald James, what up, RJ? Repping that H-Town. Gustav, what up with you, man? Salute to you. All right, Banks, man, appreciate the $2 super chat, bro. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate it. Homie say, salute Kinfo, AK, Voice of God, Dr. BOA. Appreciate that, bro. Mo Hall, what up with you, man? Action Jackson, what's happening? 3 shows today while under the weather. B Mays, no doubt, brother. Salute to you. King Moan, what up, man? LOA, what's happening with you, man? Dunn, what up, man? Jay Will. Von Wick, what up, man? Anthony Garcia, what up with you? Florida Boy, what up? Donna Geary, what's happening with you, man? Esso Stoic, peace. Cam MHW, what up with you, man? Marcus L is in the building. What up with you, bro? Ripping that ATL. Donna Geary ripping that D-Town. I got a few homies from the D, man, that rock with me. I appreciate the homies from the D. Got some homies from the ATL that rock with me too, man. Quite a few. Trinity's Poet, what's up? What up? Stay focused. What's up with you, man? Pastor Coleman, what up with you, man? Philly repping. That's what's up, man. City of brotherly love. Take that for granted, man. You might get snubbed. With the snub nose. All right, man. Let's give the people just a few more seconds to get in here, man. On second thought, man, let me turn this app back off. So, hey man, we're gonna do our High Alphas 2 show in the morning, man. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take a few days, man, to go ahead and rest up, man. So, High Alpha 2 show tomorrow, man. That'll wrap up our week, man. Then I'm gonna take a chill, man. Trinity's Poet represent H Town. What up, man? What up? What up? Representing the H, man. My homie C Douglas represent that H, man. All right, man, let's get into this. What we're going to talk about tonight, man, is 10 beta energies and feminine behaviors that you must guard your alpha energy against. That you must guard your alpha energy against. I almost cut the damn mail back home. And these are some that, man, that you must guard your alpha energy against. And these, man, there are probably some of these you're dealing with right now, man. Because a lot of times we have these behaviors in our lives, man. We don't think about them because we think we're doing them for a good cause, or we think someone is worthy of them, or we think that since everybody else is doing them, they're normal. But we got to look at ourselves. D. Flemings, what's good, my brother? Appreciate you being in here, man. Working the wrench like the Grinch. Appreciate the $3 super chat as well, man. Zell, what up? Meticulous in the building. Daniel Saldana, salute. All right, let's rock it out, man. Manuel Life in the building. You got to think about it, man. The majority of men, unfortunately, have too much feminine energy. They've been raised around it. They enter into a society that promotes and prioritizes it, pedestalizes it, and forces a man to make one of two decisions. Either you're going to decide that you're going to stick to your masculinity, stick to your alpha energy, and just go with the punches, roll with the punches as they come, or you're going to embrace and invite some of that feminine energy into your life and let it govern the way you are. So let me tell you what happens. Anytime a society makes the abnormal seem normal, the majority of men are more likely to flock to that thing, accept that thing, be involved in that thing. And that is what we're dealing with in this particular society. Things that 50, 60 years ago would not have been tolerated are now not only tolerated, but accepted and promoted by not society, not women, but by men. We've embraced things that we would have never embraced in previous times. Renzel, appreciate the $2 super chat, bro. I'm going to say been dropping game all day. Dr. BOA, much appreciated. No doubt, brother. Salute to you. You see, the majority of us lack a high moral fiber. We lack that thing from God that causes us to not cross those lines into beta energy and female behavior. You see, if God is governing your life, if God is the head of your life, he's not going to guide you toward any feminine behavior. He's not going to guide you into any beta male energy. So when I see a man that does not have any moral fiber, who professes to not know God, not believe in God, not have a relationship with God. I don't trust that man. I'm not going to, I don't want to be anywhere around that man. I don't want to do business with him. Damn sure don't want to have a personal relationship with him. And we can't talk about it. See, that should be a mutual respect established between us. You and I should respect one another mutually as men until one of us does something to warrant disrespect or the dissolution of that respectful treaty that all men should initially have toward one another. If Crips and Bloods and Cali can have peace treaties, there ain't no need for regular niggas on the street to have no problem with each other without having no history of negative energy. It doesn't matter if we don't agree. We don't have to agree on the same thing. That's cliquish. We don't run with cliques. That's feminine. The smart girl clique, the hood girl clique, the big booty clique, the big girl clique, the long hair don't care clique, the baby mama clique, the nerdy girl clique. We don't have cliques like that. As a man, you either a man or you not. You either alpha or you beta. You either real or you fake. You either a pimp or you a simp. You either a trick or you a hustler. You either godly or you're evil. See, this is the thing. I believe you pick a side on a topic, on an understanding, on a cause. But you don't pick a side when they come to niggas. Any man who picks a side when they come to niggas is that's some shit going on with you. Like, what makes you pick that man's side over there like you a broad? Women pick sides when it comes to dudes, man. Women do it. Why are you picking sides? Unless you have a particular personal interest invested. Like when the Cash Money No Limit thing was going on, I could see why there was an issue. I can see why people pick sides. Because No Limit represent the Cali Oak projects and Cash Money represent the Magnolia projects. We're talking about the turf where we live. That's a much different scenario. But you got boys out here that don't even know each other personally, man, picking sides. I'm gonna roll with him against him. Trolling. Man, trolling is one of the most feminine energies you could have. See, it's okay for, let me tell you something. If something is expected of a woman and you do it, it's feminine as hell. It's feminine as hell when she does it. But guess what, fool? She's a female. She's supposed to be able to do it. You're a man. Anytime you are involved in some activity that is normally only expected from a female, then you are engaging in feminine behavior. And you deserve what even disrespect. Getting slapped up or capped up comes your way. Because creative feminine energy angst between men is evil, man. It's evil. Joker be getting in their feelings about everything. Feelings hurt, angry. Voice get out loud and high pitched and all that, man. And they get out catty. They would hit, when you hear these cats going back and forth here. That's all you hear, man. That's what I hear when I hear these cats going back and forth. Those are the sounds I hear. I don't hear nothing real that should come from a man. I hear cat fighting sounds, man. And I ain't talking about lion roars. I'm talking about kitty cats. Next time you hear him, I want you to listen. I want you to listen to how, you hear like a bunch of alley cats, just all of them, just at the same time. Can't nobody get a word in. Can't nobody say nothing. You can't hear what nobody's saying. They can't hear what nobody's saying. They can't even hear themselves talk. They just know they hear their voice. And just make their voice louder and louder and louder and try to drown everybody else's voice out. Niggas be throwing effects on their voice and everything to try to drown everybody out. Man, these are grown motherfucking men we talking about, bruh. Grown men. And I know if that's how you act, your life sucks. I know you ain't getting no attention from no beautiful women if you act like that. I know it ain't no real men that gonna have your back or vouch for you on nothing if you act like that. I know it ain't no serious businessman gonna vouch for you or step to you with no proper business proposition that's gonna take a strong man to handle. Because if that's how you act, boy, that's your real life. You're a sucker. You act like a girl, dog. And then got that's be pointing the finger at reformed, refined Ray Rays. Nigga, you wish you was Ray Ray. Stop lying. Stop playing with yourself, boy. Stop playing with yourself. I know when you was coming up, you'd heard Ray Ray getting jammed up with $4 million and 25 keys. They done jammed him up, took his mansion, took all his foreign whips. His investment properties. I know you've seen that. Hating on Ray Ray, man. See, you got to think about this, man. Have you ever dealt with a woman? I know you have, but roll with me here. Who, no matter what you say, she says the opposite. Everything you say, first thing I heard about, no, 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 that's not what happened. Or no, 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 that's not how it is. Or no, 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 that's not what I said. Or no, 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 that's not what you said. Or no, 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 that's not what I meant. No, 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 that's not where it was. No, 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 that's not how it started. No, 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 that's not how it ended. No, no, no. Have you ever been around that kind of woman? Now I want you to listen to these dudes out here. Online and offline. And listen to how they always want to debate something. Nigga want to debate something and get mad and pitch a fit like a broad if you don't debate with him. Or try to bait you in like a broad if you don't debate with him. But I treat them just like I treat those no women. I cut them off and disregard them. So as I'm being blessed and the blessings come down the pike, I know that that's one less person that I got to worry about trying to figure out how they could benefit from the blessing that the Most High gives me. Johnny Sammy, appreciate the $2 super chat, bro. Yo, this nigga just come in here and say how many inches you got? Hey, nigga, this better be a joke. A matter of fact, nigga, it's a joke in poor taste. Hey, yo, D Flim, if you ain't here, man, get that boy out of here. I almost want to get a nigga. Hold up. Get that nigga a chance to explain himself. He can't be talking about what I think he's talking about, but let's see. He ain't talking about that, man. Come on, we're gonna get in benefit of the doubt, man. I know that fool didn't come in here talking about that. I know that ain't the question he was talking about. Maybe he talking about that's what the women ask. Maybe that's what it is. Got to be. Johnny Sammy, speak up, nigga. What you talking about? Said, what up? Jose, appreciate the $3 super chat, bro. Oh, don't worry about it, nigga. Took you too long to explain yourself. D Fleming to bounce you up out of here, man. I'm looking at the chat, man, but I'm looking at the chat. I'm looking at the chat in StreamYard, man. I'm not looking at the chat on YouTube. So I can't really see when you boot somebody out. The chat look different over here. Hey, but you know what, bro? You know that feminine energy gonna always come around. Let me tell you one thing about the world, man. Feminine energy loves alpha energy. So even if it's a nigga with feminine energy, it gonna come around. Most of the time, that feminine energy is in a female, but even when it's in a dude, hey man, listen, man, let me tell you something. You got to watch out for this feminine energy disguised as masculine energy. You got to watch out for it, man. Nigga joke was in terribly poor taste. As a matter of fact, men don't joke about things like that. See, you got cats that's just combative, confrontational, and adversarial about everything. If the energy is positive, they're gonna make it negative. If the energy is negative, they're gonna make it positive. They're gonna do whatever they gotta do to change the narrative. Don't matter if the narrative, the current negative narrative is good or bad. They're gonna do what they got to do to change it. Razor Shot Red Pill, appreciate the $5 super chat, bro. And those are the type of people you have to avoid, man, because that's where all the beta male energy and all the feminine behavior in men come from. Feminine behavior is expected from women. Matter of fact, feminine behavior is appreciated from women. Last thing you want is a woman with masculine behavior. So feminine behavior is appreciated in women. Feminine behavior is not appreciated in men. It is not. You know, cats have so many mental issues out here, man, and they won't get no help for their issues. First, they won't even accept their issues. But you listen to some of these boys talk, man. Listen how they always on the attack. When you always on the attack, man, it's because you feel like a victim. You feel like a victim that's backed into a corner. These niggas ain't on the hunt, they on the attack. They on a lash out attack. See, when you're on the hunt, you don't lash out. You stalk. You stalk your prey. When you're a victim and you're being defensive, like a zebra, that's being fucking chased by female lions. That zebra is kicking his ass out trying to kick somebody in the chest, kick somebody in the face. Every now and then it'll land a kick to a lioness's jaw and break her jaw. Now there's a lioness that's about to starve to death because she can't eat. And that zebra gets to live another day. But that zebra didn't do that because it said, all right, lioness, let's go. Nah, it was backed in the corner. It was lashing out. It was defending itself. So a lot of times, man, once I realized the psychology of these cats and I realized that they only lashing out on the attack because they're trying to defend themselves from any more attacks, they figure the only way to keep from being attacked and torn down and brutalized and taken advantage of for the rest of their lives is to just fight everybody. So they ready to fight any and everybody. Ain't no man who got no sense in his brain ready to fight anybody like that. Golden Child, appreciate the $4 super chat, bro. Salute to you. Hey, yo, that cat is back, man. Man, yo, let me go here to the YouTube chart, man. Love Mim Knock the Devil, man. Appreciate the $2 super chat, bro. I'm gonna say peace, Dr. BOA. Keep up this great and glorious work. No doubt, brother. I appreciate the super chat. All right, man. I'm over here in the YouTube chat now, man. Got to see what's really going on over here, man. I mean, it's crazy over here right now. That boy done lost his mind, man. Yeah, man. The boy been kicked out and he back, man. Boy must have multiple accounts. So anyway, man, let's get back to this. See, a lot of these boys, man, they get butt hurt, man, because you don't agree with them. And let me tell you what the problem is. When you don't agree with them, and this is what you have to understand about everybody in your life. Anytime somebody gets upset, about you not agreeing with them, it's because they respect your opinion so much that for you to disagree with them invalidates them in some way. You did? You got to understand that those people simply want your approval. They seek your approval. And when you don't give it to them, it's a culture shock to them. You got to understand the value you have to the world, man, as an alpha man. As you strive to become the most alpha version of yourself, man, you increase the value that you bring to the world. Your words weigh heavier. Your ideals weigh even heavier. You just got to accept that that's how people are. And you have to cut those people loose, man. You have to feed those people from a long handled spoon. You can't be in the business of trying to get people to understand what should already be understood. If a man can't be honest enough about the fact that he values your opinion on everything he's saying, man, and he turns into a hater behind it, there is no defense against it. You just fall back. You just fall back, man. Another thing, and I'm gonna talk about this one till I'm blue in the face. Till I'm blue in the face. You can't justify cold approaching women, not in the realm of men striving to become the most alpha version of themselves, because there ain't no justification. It simply means you prize women. You treat women like a prize. See, let me tell you something. For all the energy that these cats have about cold approaching women, if you see something you want, you got to go get it. Any man who's afraid of rejection, a man is afraid, but he don't want to approach cold women because he's afraid. He won't cold approach them. If you see something bad and you want it, you got to go get it. Well, tell me this. Tell me this. How come women don't never see you and want you like that? Don't you think it's mighty strange that these boys don't never talk about a woman seeing them and want them like that? And that's the reason they're so adamantly opposed to the concept of attraction confirmation. They don't understand what it feels like to be the center of a woman's attention, the center of a woman's lust, the center of a woman's infatuation. They don't understand that. So you can't justify cold approaching a woman to a man who is used to getting attraction confirmation from women, and not just any woman, women that he actually wants. You can't justify that to me, man. There is no justification. I understand that that's the only way you can get women, but just say that. It don't make sense to me, man. And I'm going to keep on talking about it because these fools keep on talking about it. Long as they keep promoting that to the brothers, I'm going to keep telling the brothers this real. Hey, man, if you want a cold approach, go ahead and do it. Well, don't try to justify that shit like it's no alpha shit. Don't try to justify like it's no player shit. And no, nigga, pimps don't cold approach. Stupidest thing I ever heard is pimps cold approach. Pimps don't cold approach. Let me tell you something. If I'm a pimp in Vegas, I can't cold approach no woman because she know who I am when she see me coming. I can't cold approach. I'm a pimp on the turf. I'm desired by the women. I'm simply scouring to see if any woman is ready to change handlers. That's all. No pimp from California is about to roll up on a New York block for the first time and just start walking up the chicks. First thing he gonna do when he touch down, because if he ain't got no hoes, he ain't no pimp. He a nigga that's aspiring to be a pimp. First thing he gonna do when he touch down is put his girls on the turf. And his name gonna ring from his girls being on the turf. Who are these new chicks that's coming up and down the block? Because you know niggas like the new girls. Same way women like the new niggas that show up at school. So his name is going to ring before he ever steps to a woman, before he ever politics with a woman, before he ever politics with a woman, before he ever campaigns. His reputation is already going to precede him, fool. Nigga, don't you dare try to use no pimping to justify no cold approaching, boy, because you don't know nothing about pimp, you don't know nothing about women, and you don't know nothing about pimping. A pimp can't present his skills, homie. His skills are evident by his hoes on the track. If you ain't got no hoes on the track, you ain't got no skills. Come on, man. I ain't gonna talk about that no more, man, because that shit right there is for that is for the few, the proud, the motherfuckers that understand the ism. We ain't gonna get into that tonight. But see, these same cats, they get in their feelings. I can't come out and say the cold approach is beta. If I think the cold approach is beta, why the hell do you care? Why are you responding to it? Because you're a female in nature, boy. You're a female in nature. Golden Child, appreciate the $3 super chat, bro. Brother say, Doc, you're the truth. Hey, I appreciate that, GC. See, a lot of time these boys, man, don't want to admit the fact that they have issues in their lives, man. And I ain't knocking nobody with issues. Shit, we all have issues. Yo, this nigga just made a whole profile, man. Nigga just took my picture, made a whole profile, man. These boy wilding, man. See, what you got to understand is this, man. Boys get butt hurt when the things that they believe. When you shoot holes in a nigga theory, man, it hurts him. It hurts him when you shoot holes in his theory. But see, let me tell you something. Don't put a faulty theory up there because it's going to get holes shot in it. That's what, see, that right there, man, that's flattery right there. Whoever that was, man, whoever that was straight flattery. That was, I want to be you so bad. I want to be you so bad. But I hate that I'm me. But you know how it is, man. You know how it is. This is just the life. It comes with the territory, man, of being real, bro. Come with the territory of being real. See, this is the thing you got to understand, man. These boys will try to bait you into some feminine energy, man. They'll try to bait you into a feminine exchange because these niggas want to show. They want to be the center of attention like a female. They want to get the new hair. They want to have the new dress. They want to have the new heels. You understand? They want to get their face beat. They like females, man. They want to show but be the center of attention. While real niggas like us just lay back in the cut. All I want is money. Fuck the fame. I'm a simple man. That's all. Manipulation is what a lot of these cats are about. And when they see they can't manipulate you, they really get angry. They really get into their feelings. Because you know what? You know what happens when a man tries to manipulate an alpha and he realizes that he can't manipulate him? He has no recourse except to respect your alpha energy. And that's a hard pill for a nigga to swallow, man, because all these boys want alpha energy. Even the ones who say they don't. They want alpha energy. They want to reap the benefits of alpha energy. They want some alpha energy just to see if it works as well as I say it does. Just to see if it has the benefits that I say it does. Just to see if it had the benefits that we talk about in these live streams. When they hear us talking about it, they want to try, but they can't because they beta male simp mangina. And when they can't pull me into that beta space, when they can't pull me into that feminine energy, when I say things like I can't cross that line because it ain't in me, ah, man. They love it and hate it at the same time, man. They love it and hate it at the same damn time. Hold up, man. This temperature keep jacking me up, man. Turn the ceiling fan on, man. I heard a cat man do a live stream once. Talk about Nigga talk about he alpha and he don't even want women in his chat. How you alpha and you don't want women in your chat? Nigga be kicking him out of his chat. Talk about he alpha. If you alpha, how come you, what type of alpha nigga don't want no women around? I said, man, this cat really thought that he was saying something profound. And you know what happened? I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. The very next night I came on, about 4 or 5 of those women that he was in there talking about, the nigga didn't even mention my name. But about 4 or 5 of the women he would talk about, I don't know how they found out, came to my chat the very next night. And you know what happened when they came in? I told my moderators, man, hey, man, females come in, man, but they can't talk. Matter of fact, don't even let them speak. See what I'm saying? I am who I am, bro. You can't put no pressure on me to change, especially with no idiotic banter. But you know what that goes to show? It shows, man, that a lot of these cats don't get no women in their real lives, man. They don't get no women. So that whatever women come around them, they got to enjoy it and capitalize on it. So if the only time they get women flocking to them is on YouTube, they got to love it. They got to love it. Because it don't happen in their real lives, man. They got to love it. They got to embrace it. Now, this one probably going straight to Patreon right here, bro. Well, not straight, but it'll be in the pack this week. So you got to keep in mind, man, that these boys right here, man, they need it. Ain't a nigga that sit here and act like, man, oh, well, I don't need no women. I do, brother. I need that energy. I need that energy of being served by a beautiful woman. I need that energy of having a beautiful woman submit to me. I need that energy of having an attractive woman profess her love for me to the world. I need the energy of that because I know what it does to my alpha energy. I know what it does to my psyche. I know what it does to my spirituality. I know that that's the purpose of women in the world for a man. Now, if I didn't have that, I wouldn't deal with women either. I'm not going to deal with them from a beta male perspective. I damn sure ain't going to do that. But as long as women coming at me, man, with reverence and submission, brothers, I'm going to deal with them from now on. I ain't never going monk. Boss Player Slim, appreciate the $5 super chat, bro. Homie say stay away from that beta energy. That game is that money in the game. That game is that money in their pocket. That's it, bro. Real talk. J Lax, what up, man? Yeah, that's it, bro. I mean, man, that energy right there, man, it does something to you. Because a man can say what he want to say. But a great portion of your manhood can be defined by your interaction with women. And that's what a lot of these cats know. That's why a lot of these cats just swam off. They know their interaction with women sucks. Niggas ain't got no backbone. Nigga. Man, let me tell you something, brothers. I want everybody to answer this for me. Why do you need to be told how to stop letting a woman treat you bad? Why do you need to be told how to stop letting a woman make you feel like a chump? Why do you need to be told how to get out of a situation where a woman is making you feel like the scum of the earth? Woman don't respect you. Woman neglects you. And every time when it comes to your character, a woman attempts to dissect you. And you want to sit and ask me, why? How? Well, how can I get rid of this? How can I get over this? Man, let me tell you something, brothers. That shit makes absolutely no sense to me. You mean to tell me you don't know that the pain you feel, the frustration you feel, the angst you feel ain't enough to push you away? You still want to hold on to a woman that treats you like nothing, don't give you nothing positive? Man, I'm going to tell you like this, brothers, and it's real talk. If that's your story, bro, if you stuck on a woman that treats you like shit, don't hit me up for no consultation because I don't want to consult you. I don't want to talk to you about how to value your fucking self as a man. That's not what I want to do. You're welcome to listen to the content. You're welcome to join the Patreon. But I'm not finna sit and have a conversation with you about that. Because let me tell you something. You are not ready for the information that I give if you don't even love yourself enough to stop people from dogging you the hell out. I don't know what to tell you. Frankly, I think you're a fool. And I don't have any advice for a fool. There's many men out here who will take your money from you, man, knowing that they can't help you. Because ain't no help for a man who don't value himself. You need to see psychological help. You need to get into the word, man. Any man, if you feel like that, you need to be coming to me, tell my brother, teach me the word. I do that. I teach you the word. I teach you the word. Well, you know what I'm gonna do, man? I'm gonna put together a course, man. For brothers like that, man, I'm put together a course because ain't shit I could do for you, man, in a consultation. You need a course. You need ongoing assistance, brother. That's what you need. Don't hit me up for a one-on-one consultation. Because that ain't gonna work for you. You understand? Because the first thing I got to do is get you to understand how stupid you've been. In those terms, I need you to get you to say, man, I've been so stupid for this woman. That's the first thing. And the majority of the time, they're still making excuses for the woman. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I have to do, brother. That's what I got to do, man. I'm gonna have to create a course, man. And it's gonna be unlike any other course, man. It's gonna be like unlike in any other information, man. Any other assistance information that anybody has, man. It's gonna be that real deal. And that's the reality of the situation. So we got to keep in mind, man, that because these men lack godliness, it's easy for them to get caught up in the ways of the world. It's easy for you, man. Let me tell you something, brothers. Boy, I could tell you some stories, man, about some shit that I've gotten, man, and you would be amazed. I mean, it would knock your wig back, brothers. I'm telling you, it would knock your wig. Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Peep game. You got cats out here that's caught up. Now, I ain't saying you shouldn't knock a woman with children. If she bad, you want to knock her down, but strap up. Make sure you don't become the next baby daddy. But this cat's out here, man, that's caught up on women with 3 children by 3 men. I'm talking about caught up. I'm talking about man cheating on him. I know a cat man that's with a woman that had 3 kids already. Then she got pregnant again. Kind of find out it wasn't even his baby, man. He's still caught up on her. He ain't with her, but he can't let her go. He can't let her loose, man. See, when you lack godliness, man, you forget what it means to be you. You forget what it means to be a man of God. Without God, you're not a man of God. You forget what that means. You forget what it feels like. See, a lot of these boys were heartbroken, man. They've been heartbroken and they never recovered. A lot of these boys have made it a habit, man, of chasing as many women as they can. Because see, when you chase as many women as you can, you don't have to worry about ever getting caught up in one of those situations where you could be hurt again, man. These boys are protecting themselves from pain, man. They're protecting themselves from being hurt. They're protecting themselves from being hurt, man. That's what they're doing. Watch the Nationals, man, beat the Houston Astros, man, won the World Series. Just putting that out there, man, but just in case you care. If you don't, forget I said it, nigga. See, a lot of these boys know the only value they can bring to the world, man, is dreams and hopes, lies. When your self-evaluation comes up to nothing, and you got to create lies, and you got to create images, and you got to create personas in order to have value to yourself. Can't you understand the frustration that these boys are feeling out here, man? So you got to be able to put business before pleasure at all times. But if you're a heartbroken man, you can't do that. A heartbroken man can't do that. He can't put business before pleasure. He can't even focus on business. He needs pleasure. You know how people get hurt, man. They get their emotionally hurt, man. They go drink some or smoke some or snort some powder or pop a pill or go have sex with a whole bunch of sexual partners. That's what state of mind these brothers are in, man. They really need help, but they ain't got the balls to come to the atmosphere and say, BOA, man, I need your help, brother. I know you talked about how you got your mental issues, man. Brother, I got some issues, man, that tear me up, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's I mean, we can if you have me on, man, let's do a consultation on your show, man. We could do a talk on your show, man, so people can understand, how to overcome this thing. I need to talk to you, brother. I need you to help me. They don't have the balls to say that. You know what I'm saying? They don't have the balls to say that at all, man. Lord Cat, man, got a woman who been keeping contact with a nigga in the pen. Now let me tell you what happened. This dude in the pen was her dude. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the one for her. And he been locked up. She just been reaching out to him, keeping ties with him, going down there to see him. And then when this dude got jammed up, man, guess what? That nigga didn't hear from her at all. She was really, really keeping in contact with her dude. She was going down there to see him and damn near every visiting day at that point. And you know about this, and you still want to keep the woman. Like, what makes a man value a woman so much that he disregards the fact that she doesn't like him, respect him, love him, or even consider him a fucking man? If a woman don't even see you as a man, bro, that's crazy, man. If she don't even respect you as a man, brother, man, you in bad shape, dog. I don't even understand how you can look at yourself and not feel disgusted because you know that woman ain't got no respect for you. You know that woman ain't got no love for you. You know that woman talking about you like a dog to everybody else. Don't you know that when a woman treats you like a fool, she tell everybody she know, and they all talk about your stupid self? See, the problem is, if you don't see the value of women, then you'll accept women who have no value. I say again, if you don't see the value of women, the true value of women, you'll find yourself accepting women who don't have any value. See, it's one thing for a man to tell me he caught up on the money that a woman giving him. Because see, if a woman giving you money, trust me, she ain't treating you like no scrub. If she breaking bread, she ain't disrespecting you all the time. Now, I don't mean if a woman taking care of you, nigga, you laying up doing nothing. I'm talking about one breaking bread. If a woman's contributing to your business, man, she ain't disrespecting you, man. She's trying to help you win. If a woman gives up her regular job to come and be a benefit to your business, what does that tell you? But these boys don't get those benefits from women. The only benefit they get is sex. And let me tell you something. You want to talk about some energy drain, man? A woman that's all over the place spiritually, a woman that's all over the place emotionally, man, you go have sex with that woman right there, boy, she gonna drain all your masculinity out. You're gonna be caught up on her. You ain't gonna be able to get away from her. She gonna drain every ounce of your energy. And you ain't gonna even know what it is. You're gonna think you in love with her. She gonna drain every ounce of your energy, and so therefore, when it's time to leave her, you still ain't gonna be able to leave because she done drained every ounce of your energy and replaced it with her own. So now she own you emotionally, brothers. Emotional unavailability is real. Emotional unavailability is real, man. I'm telling you, that's real, brother. As long as you stay emotionally unavailable, you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about getting caught up emotionally. You don't have to worry about being dominated emotionally. That woman's energy, man. And that's not all, man. Bro, I know Casper took all kind of things from women, man. And let me tell you something. Man, these boys, they still hope for the woman to change. They hope for her to get it right. Get what right, nigga? She is right to her. Ain't no woman finna change, man, if you accepted her in her foolishness for years, nigga. She not finna change for you, dog. She not finna change for you. See, let me tell you what happens, man, when you figure it out or quote unquote find the so-called red pill. All it does is it causes you to separate yourself. If you separate yourself for an extended period of time, you're gonna recalibrate. You're gonna remember who the hell you are. The problem is most cats can't separate themselves. You gotta be able to separate yourself. You have to, man. Or else you're gonna be sitting around here raising niggas' children and keep trying to train a woman that listen, man, you trying to train her to roll over and play dead, man. Boy, she ain't even potty trained. I mean, she ain't even trained yet. She's still peeing on the floor, on the carpet. And you trying to train her to roll over and play dead. You trying to train her to jump up and get a bone out your hand. And she won't even pee on that paper over there. You been trying to train her to pee on the paper for 5 years, nigga. She don't even pee on the paper yet. You can't move on to no other training until you get her to pee on the paper, man. You got to keep it real, man. You got to keep it real with yourself. Nigga caught up in what he thought was gonna happen. Nigga caught up in what he want to happen. Man, you know how feminine you are to be caught up in a fantasy world, man? Do you know how feminine you are to be caught up in a fantasy world? You caught up in the world that ain't never, nigga, she ain't even faked that world. You ain't even never seen a glimpse of it with her. She ain't never portrayed herself to be this housewife homebody for you. She ain't never portrayed herself to be a woman, man, who wants you. Boy, you Mr. Save It. You Captain Saver, huh? Man, you the cleanup man. You Clark Kent. She just hang out with you and have fun so she can talk shit to you. Now look at Lois Lane. You see how Lois Lane treated Superman? She was a bottle of nerves, man. She couldn't even hardly talk, man. She couldn't get it together. Messed up pair of panties every time Superman came around. Now here go the same man, Clark Kent. She didn't know it at first, but treat Clark Kent like a straight up scrub. Treat him like a chump. At no point. Now just think if Clark Kent had been a different nigga from Superman. There's no way Clark Kent would have ever had any inclination to believe that Lois Lane was going to change toward him because she liked niggas like Superman. So if the woman is already talking to somebody else and she dealing with another man, and the first time you got to confront a woman about another man, bro, it's over. First time you got to confront a woman about stealing money from you, it's over. First time you got to confront a woman by calling you a disrespectful name, man, first time you got to confront for calling you a bitch, it's over. Don't you ever stay with a woman, man, who call you a bitch. I don't care how mad she is. Nigga, I don't care what I did. A woman called me a bitch. I don't care what feeling she was in, brother. I know women can get deep in their emotion, but I'm going to tell you what, bro. After being around me for a short period of time, she knows her brain better outthink her fucking feelings. And the first time she say that, bro, it's over. Nigga, she could say it. She could text it. She could send that shit by carrier pigeon. It's over, homie. I ain't going to fight her. I'm going to do it worse. I'm going to cut her ass off. Hell, a woman don't mind getting slapped if I'm going to keep her. But now, I'm going to hit her where it hurt. I'm going to hit her in the heart. I'm going to hit her in the emotional pocket, man. You got boys out here, man, that's out here just living a foul life out here, man. And they want to talk like they tough. They want to talk like they tough, dog. Then sit complaining about the woman they never did nothing positive. Come on, man. And part of the problem with these boys, man, they know the only value they can bring to a woman is wood and money. And most of them ain't getting no money. So if you ain't getting no money, and the only two things you think you know you can bring to a woman, man, is wood and money, and you ain't getting no money, of course, man, then you are a slave. You are a sex slave to that woman, man. Nigga doing everything in his power to keep a woman pleased, man. And let me tell you something. News flash, homie. Ain't no way a woman got the best loving you ever had when your goal is to please her. When you spend the entire time pleasing her, boy, you can't, man, listen, bro, you can't enjoy a woman if you're focusing on her. If you're focusing on pleasing her, you can't enjoy her. It takes meticulous focus, man, to be able to sexually turn a woman out, man, without having to ask her questions and shit. You got to really be in tune with her body movements. You got to be in tune with her breathing. You got to be in tune with her moans. Not just the fact that she moans, but the tone and tenor of her moan, the length of her moan, whether she barked it out or it oozed out. You see what I'm saying? You got to be in tune with a lot of things when you focusing on pleasing a woman. So ain't no way in hell a woman that you focusing on pleasing that intently is the best loving you ever had. No, it's the best subservient feeling you ever had. It's the most appreciated you ever felt. Because you felt like the payoff was her busting one in your face. And that was the payoff. That payoff was good enough for every effort you put forth. These boys crazy out here, man. It's crazy out here, man. So you got to understand, a lot of these boys, man, they carry they are failures in relationships. That's how they consider themselves. See me, I don't consider myself a failure in relationships. I consider myself a relationship adverse. That's a certain type of relationship I'm gonna have. But the basic monogamous joint, I ain't gonna have that ever. I don't want it. So you got a lot of cats that's out here, man. They don't want it either. But because they forced themselves to do it over and over again and it's never worked, they feel like relationship failures instead of accepting themselves for the men they are, instead of accepting the fact that that relationship dynamic was not for them. Some of these boys can't think for themselves. That's why they're so easy to turn against this man, turn against that man, support that man to be on this man's side, then be on that man's side. Listen, brothers, honestly, man, you got to remember this. There is absolutely nothing to complain about when it comes to women, man. There's nothing to complain about. All you have to do is avoid the scallywags. And by scallywags, I don't mean ugly women. Some scallywags, some of the shit, man, some of the most beautiful women you ever gonna see, man, are scallywags. Scallywag is a mindset, a mentality, an energy. You just gotta avoid the scallywag. If you avoid the scallywag, then you don't have anything negative to say about women, man. I can't make no blanket statement about women at all. That's negative. You understand? I started this channel to teach men how to embrace their alpha energy, their internal alpha energy, and build it up as a shield and buckler against the nuances of living in a beta world. That's all this is. So I ain't gonna tell a man, oh man, that person right there did this to you. That was so terrible. That ain't alpha. Oh man, that woman was just low down dirty, man. You know, you didn't deserve that. That's not alpha. See what I'm saying? That ain't alpha at all. Alpha start with self. Period. Nothing else. Alpha starts with self. And that's just the reality of it, man. So you got to keep this in mind, man. A lot of boys are okay with being a human sex toy. A lot of boys are okay with women only using them for sex. That's how little they value their own sexual energy. That's how little they value their own sexual energy. Yo, I'm watching Joel Embiid and Carl Anthony Town, man, fighting in the game, man. All right, so you got to keep in mind, man. That's what it is, man. They wish they were porn stars, man, but they don't have the balls, man. They might well just go and be porn star. They don't have the balls to do it. They're porn stars anyway. You understand? Like, if you wrap your mind around the concept that, well, I'm just going to use women for sex. No, brother, you're just going to be used by women for sex. You'll bring the value. If you're going to be ready sex for a woman, you bring the value. Stop listening to what a society tells you and think logically. This is what it is, man. They flip me, salute, bro. You got to keep in mind, man, that if you value yourself, then you value your entire self. You can't fake value, son. I know what value is. I know what it looks like when a man values himself. I've been valuing myself forever. I know what it looks like to value yourself. I know that, man. For me, boy, if a woman thinks she finna use me for sex, man, she done lost her mind. I've been turning down bad chicks my whole life, man. Thought they just gonna use me for sex. Thought cause she was turned on by me. That let me tell you something, bro. When a woman want to give me some sex, I've been knowing for the longest. That just means I turn her on. I'm in the driver's seat. If I know I turn her on, why am I gonna act like she giving me a nigga? A woman ain't giving you no prize. If a woman want to have sex with you, it's cause you arouse her. That's your doing, not hers. I don't give her no credit for me arousing her. I don't give her no credit for me making her mess up her panties every time she see me. I'm supposed to reward her for that? No. Let's see what she's willing to invest for that. Let's see what she's willing to invest for that thing right there, man. Jay Will, appreciate the $5 super chat, bro. Brother said, appreciate the boss game as always, brother. No doubt, Jay. Appreciate the $5 super chat, bro. See, a lot of these boys haven't mastered the art of acceptance. You got to accept women for who they are. You got to accept you for who you are. You got to accept American culture and society for what it is. You got to accept the Me Too movement for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Gone are the days where you could be as free as you used to be with a female. You understand? You can, and I'm telling you, I guarantee you, man, that the majority of these boys that get caught up are out there all willy nilly on that cold approach shit, trying to walk up to a woman and grab her, or a nigga stay around here squeezing booties, man. Nigga, you can't be squeezing booties no more. Especially if you got a little paper. If you got a little paper, man, you can't be around squeezing booties no more. If you're around a certain caliber woman and you got a little paper, bro, man, you can't be doing that. The whole game has changed now. Like the game is designed for attraction confirmation now. The game is designed for you to only respond when a woman gives you attraction confirmation. This ain't a cold approach game, man. The game has changed too much for cold approach to be effective. I know cats who've gotten in major trouble, man, just from trying to get at a woman. I ain't even talking about touching her. I'm talking about just for approaching her. Brought filed harassment charges against the dude, man. He eventually beat him, but not before the damage was done. When you're in the workforce, the court of public opinion matters a whole hell of a lot. Whole hell of a lot. See, these boys are proud to be used by women for validation, to relieve a woman's sex. Man, you know how many sexually frustrated women there are out here? There are women who are married who are sexually frustrated. There are women who are shacking up who are sexually frustrated. Well, those women are married too, for real. There are women who are single who are sexually frustrated. There are women who are fat, skinny, tall, white, black, orange, green, big, smart, dumb, rich, broke. The majority of women out here are sexually frustrated. And those sex toys they buy only handle a part of it. They still want a warm body attached to their wood. But these tricks have changed the game so much. Like right now, man, it's a tricks game, man. Dealing with women out here, man, is a tricks game. You know what I'm saying? Engaging in the dating game and all that is a tricks game now, man. So I say attraction confirmation is what it is, man. That boy Steph Curry done broke his hand, man. It's over for the Warriors, man. They might well sit everybody down, man. They might well tank this year, man. Try to get a high draft pick. So when you're proud to be used by women, you brag about being used by women. You brag about having a relationship with women that's solely based on sex. Now, why are you accepting the sex she giving somebody else the money? Well, I don't need her money. Well, I don't need her sex. You ask brothers out here, man, and you'll be surprised how many of these brothers would take the sex over the money. And no matter who the brother is, if the brother a millionaire, let's talk to him about accepting some millions from a woman, as opposed to accept the sex. I'm talking from a beautiful, gorgeous woman. A lot of these boys will take the sex over the money. A lot of them will, brother. I'm telling you what I know. And they'll figure out every excuse in the world to not take the money. Well, I don't need her money. Well, any man who takes money from a woman is blah, blah, blah. Hey, any man who takes money from a woman, yeah. Any man who takes money from anybody, yeah, that nigga foul. But any man who accepts money from a woman because she wants to gift him for his presence, my presence in a woman's life is worth money. The guidance I give a woman is worth money. The information increase that a woman has is worth money when I'm in her life. She's supposed to break bread. I ain't never understood that. Well, no, man, you shouldn't. The man should be the provider. The man should be. Come on, man. Where in your simp world, in your square simp, beta male simp man, trying to provide a world, boy, that's an American concept. You can't do all that stuff with no woman that ain't a virgin. All that stuff was to be done with a virgin. Your wife's supposed to be a virgin. That time is gone, homie. That time is gone. Yet these boys still out here talking about it like it exists, man. So you got to understand this, man. As the book of Proverbs says, man, a beautiful woman without morality is as a jewel of gold in a pig snout. If it was a piece of gold in a pig snout, brother, I promise you, I wouldn't pull it out. It'll just be in there. If it's just the reality of the scenario, brothers. If you think multiplying sex partners is manly, you don't understand life, man. And that's the reality of it, man. So I'm going to tell you like this, brothers. Every time you hear a man talk about how terrible women are, he's just talking about how terrible women have been to him, which means how terrible he's allowed women to be with him. He's allowed that. But he wants to blame women because he allowed that. Boy, if you don't get out of here, women are not strong. How you gonna sit and expect me to sympathize with you for being overpowered by women? Overpowered emotionally by women, overpowered spiritually by women, overpowered financially by women, overpowered sexually by women. Why do you expect me to have any sympathy towards you for that, brother? Why am I supposed to be sympathetic towards your plight when you have stayed with a woman who cheated on you with your best friend, got rid of the best friend and kept the woman? These boys crazy. I don't understand it. I don't want to understand it. There's a lot of crazy things going out here, man. And I learned a long time ago, man, not to tell a cat. I told the cat one time, man, I saw his old lady, man, getting out the car, man, in a just hiding off, getting out the car in the cut, man, with his best friend, man, on multiple occasions, man. Then they want to fight me, man. They asked me why I was checking for his woman. I said, what, nigga? So nigga, how you know, nigga? What you looking for my woman for? Worrying about where she at? What do you think? I know where she at. I know she be with my best friend. That nigga was lying. When he said that, I was like, all right, bro. My bad, man. My bad. Thought I was doing you a favor, but I see now, man, I was overstepping my boundaries, brother. My bad. And man, it wasn't 3 months later. Shit hit the fan. You know what I'm saying? I mean, him and his boy, man, yo, they was into it, bro. And I'm talking about into it in a way where we knew, the streets knew. You know what I'm saying? The boys were going at it. And I was like, man, all over this woman. All over this woman. I found this out a long time ago, bro. I don't give a goddamn what I see your bra doing, nigga. I can see your bra, nigga, inside the well belly with Daniel. Until end up getting grudged out. I ain't gonna say nothing to you, bro. It ain't my business. That's anybody. Now, if you my partner, I say something to your bra, come on to me. But it's so crazy out here now, man, that hell, unless you record the conversation, even your partner ain't gonna believe, man, you lying, man. She told me this. Nigga, who you gonna believe, me or her? You gonna believe me or a female? That's how you know you fucked up emotionally. When logic tells you to believe your woman over your partner. Because that's not logic, that's emotion. When emotion tells you to believe this woman over your partner, man, unless your partner just has a history of lying, bro, you crazy. I listen. I'd rather believe my partner and be wrong than believe my woman and be wrong. Because if I believe my woman and be wrong, bam, perfectly good partnership is falling apart. Me and my boy probably go back for years, decades even, at least a decade. And then I let some broad yoke up some information, man. And then nah, bro, I ain't gonna do that. You know, we have to grab a hold of our minds. We have to grab a hold of our bodies. We have to grab a hold of our spirits. And we got to function in capacity of manhood at all times. We have to function in the capacity of manhood at all times. We can't be switching up all willy-nilly, going from one side to the other. We got to go. We got to roll with the essence of manhood at all times, man. We got to do that. Anything else would be uncivilized. Next Patreon pack content pack, man, coming up Friday at midnight. I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna take some time this weekend while I'm off, man, trying to recover from this strep thing I got going on, man. I'm gonna take some time, man, and spruce up the Patreon a little bit, man. Just tidy it up, man, and move some things around a little bit. So y'all bear with me on that, man. So you got to keep in mind, man, that a lot of times, man, you just can't never believe a woman, man. You know what I'm saying? Not when it comes to something like that. Not when it comes to something she women have a history of lying about. You know what I'm saying? Really, man, the only information that I take from a woman is valid is the shit I ask her about. If I don't ask her a question, anything else she says goes in one ear and out the other. I've literally, man, been sitting up, man, actually listen to a woman talk, man, and she could tell by the look in my eyes, man, that I wasn't paying her ass no attention. Like literally, I wasn't even preoccupied. I was looking right in her eyes, man. So I was looking right at her face. And man, by the time she got through talking, man, about 3 minutes in, bro, she like, you listening to me? I was like, yeah, I'm looking at you. She's like, okay. And she keep going, man. And then I try to listen, man. And then like fucking a minute in, man, I be gonna tune that shit out again, man. Man, I tune women out naturally. It don't even take no effort. I just tune them out. Yeah, I got some more of that coming, Stone. I think that's really my preferred. That's really my preferred format. That's my preferred format. So we're gonna look at that, man. So the bottom line is this, brothers. we got to keep in mind that everything we do has to be based on improving our plight. Everything we do has to be based on improving our plight. It doesn't matter who had to get hurt, who had to get smashed on, who had to get dashed on, nothing. Everything we do, everything we do has to be expressed that way. Is what can I do? You know, we have to ask ourselves, we have to look in the mirror and say, what have you done for me lately? Every day. Every day I want you to wake up and look in the mirror and say, what have you done for me lately? And listen to it in Janet Jackson's voice. What have you done for me lately? And then say, well, do something else for me today. What have you done for me lately? And what are you going to do for me today? This is the reality of what we're dealing with, brothers. So, hey, look, brothers, we ain't going to stay here too much longer, man. We ain't going to stay here too much longer. We'll come back in the jump. Matter of fact, we'll go ahead and finish up this week strong, man, with our morning motivation in the morning. And then we'll jump on our show tomorrow night, man. And then we'll wrap it up for the weekend, man. You know what I'm saying? And we'll wrap it up for the weekend, man. And then all my patrons, man, we'll just enjoy the content on Patreon this weekend. Everybody else, man, if you're not on Patreon, man, we'll get back with you at the top of the week. So tomorrow, man, early morning motivation. And tomorrow night's joint. And we'll be good. You understand? So I appreciate everybody coming through, man. It's been real in the field. The early morning motivation, man, we're going to rock out with the early morning motivation, man, at about 10:30 a.m. Tomorrow night, man, we're going to go a little bit earlier, about 10. Again, man, I took that concoction again, man, so I was out until about 10:20 tonight, man. So y'all got to bear with me, man. My nighttime is going to be, hopefully by once this weekend is done, man, I'll have bounced back. I normally ride this strep thing out about 5 or 6 days, man. So this is day 2. This is full day 2. So you know, by the time Sunday come, man, I should be pretty close to 100%. So appreciate everybody coming through, man. We'll be back in the joint. In the meantime, man, avoid the haters, avoid the fakers, avoid the betas. D. Flemings, appreciate you, my brother. All the super chats, appreciate it. And as always, alpha's up, beta's down. Homies, peace.
It's the book of Alpha running me, nigga. Read it or weep.